In this task, you're going to keep score of a math quiz. This code here asks the question 11 times 11 and displays the message as correct or incorrect. Now, in order to keep score, we need to create a variable called score and set it equal to 0 to begin with. And then if and only if the user gets the question correct, we're going to increase the value of the score by 1 using the code score equals score plus 1. Now, you may notice a red cross here. The problem is, if we have two lines of code that we want to run, if the if statement condition is true, we need to use curly brackets around those two lines of code. In the case of our else branch, we only have one line of code, so we don't need the curly brackets. But it's a good idea to put them in anyways, just in case you add another line in the future. For example, we might want to say alert, arg, you need to practice. Now, just to show you what happens if we mistakenly leave off those curly brackets from our else statement, if I click run and I get the answer incorrect, it says incorrect, arg, you need to practice, so that's fine. The problem comes when we get the answer correct. 121, it says correct, and then arg, you need to practice. So while the way we've laid our code out here looks like those two alert messages, incorrect and arg, should only be displayed if the user gets the question incorrect, here's how the computer sees it. Okay, when the user gets the answer correct, it's going to display the message correct, and then it's going to jump and carry on running the code from line 9 and display the second message. So make sure you put your curly brackets in. Your next task is to take this code here, which has two questions, 11 times 11 and 12 times 12, and modify it. Change the questions to be 4 times 4 and 5 times 5, and update the answers accordingly. Once you're done, you're going to run the code twice. The first time, enter the correct answers for both questions. The second time, enter incorrect answers for both questions. Good luck!